it means anything that you defer. So prepaids, prepaid rent, prepaid expenses, prepaid salaries, whatsoever. The nature is expense, but you paid in advance, right? So due to its prepayment or its deferral, so this deferral become an asset or a balance sheet item. So unearned revenue is our liability, prepaid expenses is our assets. So nature is basically expenses, income statement item, but due to this deferral property, it has become a balance sheet item. So we need to see that how much from this amount, from deferral amount, goes to income statement. Right? We paid 3 months rent in advance. 2 months we have consumed that one. So among this 3 months prepaid rent, 2 months become expense. So 2 months will less, right? And that is through adjusting entry. You cannot just less, okay, 3,000 minus 2,000. That's it. You cannot do that. You make an entry. Depreciation is wear and tear of the asset. So these are the allocation of cost of a plant to its expense for the life of the asset. We will be having a complete chapter on depreciation, so don't just worried about its calculation, its all the stuff. We will be talking extensively in our lecture when we talk about the treatment or accounting for fixed assets. Now accrual means it is the opposite of deferral, which is the accrued expenses or accrued revenue. It means you basically delivered the goods or expense already happened, but you didn't pay that, right? You deliver the goods and you are not being paid, right? So in this case, we also need to adjust the account after the accounting period. So let's just talk about this. So first of all is our deferral. So deferral includes number one, prepaid expense. Prepaid expense. So an expense paid in advance. The nature of the prepaid expense is assets, but it is opened when you paid the expense in advance. So prepaid expenses are assets because they provide future benefit for the owner. You didn't receive the benefit, right? You will receive in future, right? So you paid in advance. Expense is not being consumed, right? There are different, variation of this concept. So the real sense is in terms of monetary, calculation, cash payment before expense recorded, before expense happened, right? So it includes rent, supplies, insurance, advertising. These are our expense, but we are providing, the payment in advance, right? That's why we call this is an prepaid expense. Okay, how we are going to treat in accounting? So let's talk about the illustration here. So our illustration is, suppose Friday's Auto Service Corporation prepays 3 months store rent in June 1st. So total rent 3,000. 3 months, you can just divide it by 3. It means 1,000 per month, right? So what is the entry? So they paid 3 months rent in advance. So it means cash. Which two accounts are included? Cash and prepaid. Cash increase or decrease? Cash is decrease. Prepaid rent becomes your assets, asset increase. So entry would be prepaid rent to cash, right? So this is on June 1st, you see, June 1st. And how we are going to post it? So we make a T account, cash and prepaid rent. So the entry goes to prepaid on the debit side, cash on the credit side, right? June 1st, 3,000, prepaid rent, June 1st, 3,000. And now, throughout the June, prepaid rent carries the balance of 3,000. At June 30, now 1 to 30, it means you have used from this prepaid, how much you have used? The rent worth of 1,000. So what would be the entry? It means from this prepaid, you are eligible to record your expense. Remember, revenue and recognition, revenue and expense recognition. So you record the expense when it happens. So now it is the time when you have recorded when you are able to record the expense. Now at June 30, maybe this is the end of our accounting period, right? So what is the entry? Entry would be involving two accounts. One is the asset account, this prepaid. We need to reduce that one, and the reduction amount is 1,000. So that is your income statement item, which is expense. Expense will go to income statement. So your prepaid rent decrease, your expense is increase. So what is the entry? Expense increase, debit. Recall your discussion regarding the rules of debit and credit. Expense increase, debit. Asset decrease, credit. Entry would be rent expense to prepaid expense, right? So you see, from the balance sheet item, right, we transfer 1,000 to rent expense. Let me just erase this. See, it means we have adjusted our asset account, and from this adjustment 1,000 goes to income statement. So recall our definition of this adjusting entry. That adjusting entry normally includes one item of the income statement and one item of the balance sheet. So this belongs to the expense belong rent expense belong to income statement, while the prepaid rent belongs to balance sheet, right? Kathleen, Lota, Fabian, Ali, understand?
Yeah, makes sense.
Coco, Dijodi, Florian,
Yes, sir.
understand?
Yes.
Okay, let's move. Now, the other category of the prepaid is the supplies. So we have the illustration here that on June 2, Friday Auto Service paid cash for 700 for cleaning supplies. So what would be the entry? Which two accounts are going to hit? Number one, supplies. Number two, cash. So what will be the entry? You paid cash, cash decrease, cash is asset, asset decrease credit, supplies is asset, asset increase, debit. So entry would be supplies to cash, right? 700. You post it. So cash decreased by 700, supplies increased by 700. Now, on June 30, you realize that, okay, 400 worth of supplies we have used, sorry, we have on hand. On hand means total supply was 700 and on hand we have 400. It means 300 we used. That is our expense. So those who don't know what are supplies, supplies are like papers, pen, ink, right? This kind of stuff. In tools, you can say that the nails, staplers, this kind of stuff is your supplies. Office stationery normally. So entry would be you need to decrease the supply. So entry would be supplies expense, right? Expense increase, debit, and asset decrease, credit. Asset is supply, supply decrease, credit. So basically from balance sheet item, you are decreasing 300 and that 300 will go to expense and this will go to income statement. So guys, if you don't understand, please do ask. Okay, so this is basically individual class assignment, class participation. Please do that. Pause the video here and try to do, answer this question. So I'm gonna pause the video here. Okay, guys, let's do this class participation together. So let me read the question again. That at the beginning of the month, supplies were 5,000. During the month, 7,000 supplies were purchased. At the month end, 3,000 of supplies are still on hand. What is the adjusting entry? So, number one, when you purchase, what is the entry? Entry would be supplies
Expense.
to accounts payable, because you purchase supplies. Question didn't mention it is cash or whatsoever, so we just assume that it is on account. It is 7,000. Right? Number two, the adjusting entry. So this is just a purchase entry because question didn't mention that. We need to also mention the purchase entry. So this is just the extra one. Now 3,000 left. So if you make the T account for, if you make the T account for supplies, first of all, the balance were 5,000. So supply